The economical impact of European foxes on Victorian farmers. Throughout the presentation, we will be able to identify the problem, discuss questions, implications, and what can be done and the change the community can do to help. So you ask, what is the problem? Foxes are known as the biggest challenge that farmers face. Farmers struggle with different things that can affect their economic stability, and in recent years, foxes have become one of those issues. This occurred a lot in Victoria when the European fox, red fox, was introduced for recreational hunting in 1855. 20 years later, these red foxes established their own population. By 1819, the foxes had been established as one of the most severe pests in Victoria, Australia. In 2013, Australians started understanding the cost foxes had to Australian farmers, to which they lost $35 million in production. These foxes were understood to be the lead predator of the decline of Australian small mammal species. The issue that farmers face is that foxes impact farmers by hunting farm livestock. These foxes might decline a farm's economic income by giving the animal a type of disease or slaughtering small farm animals. These foxes had made an economic impact of $227.5 million annually, including sheep production losses, environmental impacts, management costs, and research costs. This was only in Victoria. Farmers struggled to make a profit when the prices of lamb were so high, quote, $7.10 a kilo. With lambs being a high target for foxes, they can contaminate lambs with diseases from one bite, no matter how severe the bite is. These diseases are ringworm, the heighted worm, the muscle worm, and the canine worm. With just a quick overview of what European foxes are and where you cannot find them in Australia. The scientific term for these foxes are known as Vulpes vulpes. They have migrated from all different countries, including Asia, Europe, and North America. First place they had been dropped off was Melbourne and the surrounding towns. You can now find foxes in every state and territory, though in certain areas of states you won't find them. This includes the top half of Western Australia, Northern Territory, Queensland, and the west side of Tasmania. Foxes have an impact on not only the environment, but also the economy. Foxes have a vast variety diet, including livestock, as well as vegetation. This can impact on Victorian farmers financially, with it being estimated that 17.5 million is lost in sheep productions and 190 million is lost in environmental impacts. The quality of funds donated, which may aid in providing resources, but instead are used to identify control effects. From this, the loss of lambs have gone to 5 out of 30%, indicating that the prices of livestock will continue to rise from the effects of foxes. In the last 20 years, the way that farmers have tried to limit the amount of foxes that entered their property includes shooting and baiting. Figure 7 is a representation on what bait would look like for foxes. At the time, this was the most effective way to see a change. In the present, these strategies are still getting used alongside more humane strategies. With the growing knowledge of foxes, it was identified that foxes breed 3 to 5 cubs once a year. Males maturing at 9 months and 85% of females have their own litters at 2 months. It is factual that foxes occur over 75% of Australia's mainland and their ranges. From this, these foxes have gotten out of control and slowly getting hard to monitor. In South Australia, the SSAA Farmer Assist Program enables landholders to find licensed, accredited and insured volunteer shooters to assist with feral fox control. You can register to the South Australia Farm Assistant Program by this link.